Yeah, Dr. Depp. Yeah, he was a motherfucker, boy. Sitting back thinking the history of rap and Hammer. After Depp, what happened with that? He was like the king of rap on the street because he was the only one rapping that I knew. But then, motherfucking Doc B. Doc motherfucking B. HMD True Recording, first artist. Recording. I mean captured. Vocals captured. Yeah. I remember he did that shit, he did a lot of shit. The Mayflower Hoes, shit, man, he did a lot of shit. The Sociopath with Bo McAdelic, shit. My cousin Derek Bishop was DJing, and he had the Holocaust, Fran, and shit. First they had the damn breakdancing crew, Junior Funk Connection. That's where it all started. Louis Jones was doing all the damn parties, DJing and shit, the block parties and all that shit. Funk Connection. Then with Leon Addison, them Star Child, they was the band. They was opening up for Prince and all kind of motherfuckers and shit back then as kids. That's what George Clinton was talking about. Star Child. Them boys is bad. Leon, Cool, Raymond, other brothers, man. But yeah, Trauma T battled Dr. Depp and took the damn crown and shit. And after that shit, after him, Finn, maybe. Well, it was more than just before Finn, but I'm just saying, as far as like what I knew. You know, I'm sure there was a lot of other rappers and shit back then, but not a lot. Not a lot. But yeah, I remember when I was in Atlanta, I was walking down the street with my brother Tyreek L. Hemisphere. He over there with Akon now and shit. But me and him and this other cat was walking down the street and I ain't know, you know what I'm saying? But shit, Tyreek was like, you don't know who this is you walking with? I was like, nah. He was like, you ever heard of Jazzo? I was like, no, I can't say that I have. He was like, man, call somebody where you from, man, who rap. First person I could think of was Doc B, Trauma Black. I called him and was like, hey man, I'm walking down the street with my mans and shit, man, and he asked me, have I ever heard of Jazzo? I was like, you ever heard of Jazzo? That nigga would have said, hell yeah, I know who Jazzo is. I said, man, you bullshitting. You walking down the street with him right now. I said, yeah, right now. He was like, put him on the phone. I put him on the phone, gave Jazzo the phone and shit. And just so happened, both their last name Burt. But put him on the phone and shit. They got to chopping it up. He verified it and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Gave me back the phone. He was like, man, you could just walk with the stars down the street like that at any time. I was like, I guess so. I'm doing it. He was like, man, I'm finna move to Atlanta. Shit, next thing I know, he moved to Atlanta. Fucking with Soul Messiah and all of them. That's over there, Ciroc, the female lyricist, queen, producer, and guy. But yeah. But Hammond rap go back a long time and shit. And this is before I was going to Gary and shit, fucking with Ujima and them Ghetto Symphony and shit, MCGs and everybody. That's when I took Finn out there and shit. And shit, we eventually brought Rick out there, Rick Jill, with us. You know, Finn, you know, I was his young protege. He was proud of Rick, for real. But yeah, said as I am, that's for sure. But this is part 2. I'm gonna reconvene at another time. I'm running out of space.